Hello, folks. Welcome to Ajayacharya. This is day 11 of my transformation journey, and things were a little bit slow today morning. It was a little bit, uh, you know, slow. Basically, it was not that great, but there was a small shift in mindset that okay, this slow start ain't gonna stop me down, and I actually put some effort and I could manage to do a lot of things that I covered two chapters of Ready to Run, and I did meditation 20 minutes throughout the day and was punctual. But morning, some work has been uh, missed. So there were some setbacks, but I had a mindset of um, accepting that sometimes things will happen, but what you are going to do after that, that's gonna play a major role. So the overall day went well, but after the evening, before this vlog, I'll tell you one thing. I again smoked and again uh, reverted back to the uh, victim mindset, I would say, because I was telling you the video is about overcoming my self limitations and becoming the better version of myself from Ajay, the one who got upset by some things that happened to him, taking things personally, and the goal is to uh, transform the identity entirely in such a way all those kind of short and earthly materialistic things should not affect my peace of mind, and to transcend into a state where I can give clarity to like people I meet, and make a positive influence in their life. That's what Ajayacharya is about. That's what I want to become, because you know what, I was lost many times, and there were no proper mentors or any people to look up to to uh, to listen to, or to I know that I'm sure that you guys would have also known this fact that apart from all the support systems you have, you don't have a very much of positive influence to look up to, and when you talk, they get you, and they give you advices, not advices but guidances, and apart from that, they live as an example. I don't have that kind of positive influences in my life. So I just want to become one for the people who don't have. That's what Ajayacharya is about, to give hope, not only to give blunt hope, but to be a beacon of hope where people can look up to, people can, follow the ways, So I want to become that identity, to become Ajayacharya. So not only to help my students, but to, help the people who is in need. But that comes with a cost, right? So to get detached from the societies, and societies understanding of what success is, and do not I clearly understand that I should not play by the rules that the society or the system has set, because I will tell you one thing, all these people are leading day to day humans, people like us, to crap. Imagine what kind of life we are living, man. Just turning back, just getting consumed by this nonsense. And I've seen a video yesterday that made me question what is happening around the world, because people were in the concert, nobody is there to actually see, and you know like have fun at the concert, to feel the music, to feel their favorite musician or singer performing in front of them. Nobody's ready to do that. Everybody's taking their mobile phone and recording as if, oh, I got a proof, look, I went to the concert, this is my status. What kind of terrible world we are living in? I wouldn't say terrible world, because the world is beautiful. It's Mother Earth, it's our mom. We can't say anything bad, but I would say what kind of system we are living into. Is this what life is, man? To just show that we are being happy, but in reality we are so terribly sad and lost and confused. Man, you know what? The absolute form of happiness is having the clarity and knowing who we are and who knowing what we value and having the guts to chase that and the passion to do that, man. Is that alive now? Do you think that you are doing that? I'm doing that? No, man. We are still getting consumed by the system, you know. I'm not saying that look, I broke the system, I am the beacon of hope, follow me. No, I'm also one of you, you know, but I don't want to stay there. That's what this video is about, you know, transforming. It's not about, you know, getting a six-pack or, you know, a steroid transformation and call that as oh, I transform my body. No, man, it is improving myself as a human, becoming a better version of myself. But again, it didn't go that well at the evening, because after that much good progress that I have made, and I've relapsed back. You know, something personal has been going on in my life, and for after I started this video a few days, I was thinking about that, and after that I got into a good flow state. But again, those things kicked me back, and even I don't know, maybe tomorrow I may just go away, you know, just have wanting to spend some time with myself to get some clarity and to give some space for my mind to think, you know. So that is the thing. And apart from that, all the people who is saying that, I'll tell you one thing, my friend. Don't see this as a guy who is depressed or being upset. No, man, it's not what it is. But I'm telling you, this is what we all have to cross. I have my own battles and you all have your own. It's not about, you know, putting that macho look and saying that, oh, I overcome everything, you know, I'm the strongest, blah, 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 I lift weights. No, man. It's more psychological, it's more spiritual, it's more, it's about rediscovering ourselves, right? They say all the people who have lost the path, who got lost, have found a beautiful path for themselves. I may be in a stage where I'm lost, questioning myself, my values, what all things that the society and this system or my conditioning has taught me. Everything has fallen apart at one point of time. I'm just questioning myself again, trying to rediscover who I am, because this thing has happened to me a lot, but not with this much intensity, because sometimes I know the pattern that sometimes I'll be totally lost. I'll be questioning and wondering what's going on around me, and after that, sometime I will rediscover myself and I will get elevated to a certain level. This has always happened to me, but this time one terrible incident happened, and that hit me so hard. You know, it's like questioning, or it's like you have created some beautiful building with some foundation, but the foundation itself is flawed, and you find out that there is no foundation at the end. It's just something made up, and that has not collapsed yet. But you know that if you rely on the foundation, it will collapse. So I'm at the point where I have to rework on my foundation. That's why this much setbacks, man. And I'm not going to say that, oh, I didn't do anything, look, I'm so on a stick. No, man. I've broken my stick yesterday and today also. I smoked. So what? I won't say that I still have time. No, I'm still reworking on myself, man. I'm not going to leave this, nor this journey, man. I'm so serious, because at one point of time I started to question that, is this journey worth it? Should I do that? Should I even record this video? Who cares, man? Everybody is watching some, you know, following some random stuffs. Who cares about your journey? But I reaffirmed myself that it's not about showing myself to everybody. It's about showing me to myself. Every time I record a video, I see myself in the mirror, and you know, this one has my face on it. Yay! So every time I see myself, it's like sitting and having a valid conversation or a true conversation with myself. Have you seen one meme where Andrew Garfield, I think, he will sit in front of a table which is burning with fire and he'll be having a cup of coffee with him sitting opposite to him. It reminds me something similar to that. But yeah, I think we all should do that. That's what I'm doing. So it's not about, chasing somebody or convincing somebody to, say that, oh, follow me, follow me. It's not that kind of thing, man. It's just a man under, it's just a progress of a man under process, or a man under progress. You can just see what kind of stuffs he will go through. People say you just be silent and pretend that nothing happened. It is also some sort of resilience, stoic way. But I'm not going out there just crying out, oh, attention seeking attention and saying that, oh, I've been through a lot. It's all relative, right? Because for some person, they would have gone through terrible, terrible things, yet they will be standing up with hope and they will face that. It's about what we experience and what we overcome, right? So I think this one is a little bit consuming, and but I'm sure that once I get some flow, this thing will be overridden. I will overcome that, and for that I have found a way where I'm staying in a place, man. That thing in the place, there is some trigger that is constantly bringing me down and reminding me of everything that has happened. So the plan is to move this podcast setup and myself to another place where I can not start fresh. I can continue without any disturbance or without anything that's going to bring me back. It's not a kind of escapism. It's like you don't leave the chips or cake or something that you like in front of you when you are dieting. It's like removing the distractions and being so focused on your journey. That's what I'm trying to do. So this is the progress today, and maybe later also I'm planning to, just read this chapter along with trying to understand this masterpiece, man. At the initial part, it says about something that's so much deep. It says about soul and stuff. The introduction is so intense that my brain stops working, wondering about these things. So not gonna just stop with Bhagavad Gita. Maybe I can read something and I can share it with you guys at the end of every vlog, so that I can share what I have understood from those beautiful texts. And ain't gonna stop with Bhagavad Gita. Maybe just a thought in mind. I don't know whether I'm going to do that or not, but just having an inspiration, seeing that maybe I think that I should read Bhagavad Gita, Bible, Quran, all those beautiful ancient texts that has been given to us by our ancestors. It's about truly understanding what they are trying to say and living by their like the path they have shown, right? That's what I have in mind. I have to just see how this thing fits in my plate, and I have to execute that. That's for today, folks. Fortis at Liber. Stay strong, be happy.